Hello everyone, Techris here with a unboxing video. If you could believe it, I have just received this box in the mail, and I believe this is a board game of some sort, a Kickstarter. So let's open it up and let's take a peek at what I have received. So I paid into the $1 million but Kickstarter, and let's see. Let me look inside here really quickly. Yeah, I got the, I believe, $35 pledge, which was the core game and the expansion pack. So let's take a look. So I've got the full game and the expansion set. So full game, show it to the camera. You can't really see it because this webcam isn't all that good, but who cares? Who cares? And the expansion pack. Now this game's kind of cool. I hear it plays. Well, no, I don't hear. I read that it played similar to what's that game? Cards Against Humanity. So, and actually, let's open it up and does it actually say on the back? Let's see here. What terrible things would you do for $1 million? $1 Million But is a party game based on the popular Rooster Teeth show that puts your morals and imagination to the test. Taking turns in the hot seat, you and your friends will discover what lines you will or will not cross for $1 million. It's ages 17 plus, time to play about 30 minutes, takes about 2 minutes to learn, and it is players 2 to 6. Let's see what the expansion pack. The expansion pack says, $1 Million But is a party game based on the popular Rooster Teeth show that puts your morals and imagination to the test. Taking turns. Okay, so it says the same thing in the back. This is a 100 card playable version of $1 Million But. The cards in this deck are exclusive to the expansion. You'll find fill in the blank cards. Mark them up or fill them in when you play your call. Ages 17 plus, 30 minutes. Time to learn 2 minutes. So the expansion pack increases it to 3 to 6 plus players. Interesting. Because the box says 2 to 6, and this one says 2 to 6 plus, and this says 3 to 6 plus. Nice box. I really like the. It's a hard, I guess, cardstock box. The expansion is just your typical, kind of like playing card box. Sort of like, I like to think of them as the little deck boxes. Well, little bigger, but the deck boxes that you get from, like in Magic Card Fat Packs. So I'm gonna open this up. Actually, I don't know if this is like my first time doing things with a webcam, so like I have like no idea of like sense of like spatial in relation to the webcam. So this is all very new to me. I prefer doing things on the screen. So I'm gonna open up the expansion pack first because it looks simpler to open, I suppose. Okay. There's that. And then I'll open up the main game. I don't want to actually puncture the box. It's too nice, much too nice to want to mess up. All right. So, yeah, the box. I really like the box art. I have to say, it's really nice. Okay. So inside, you have a how to play booklet or card. No, booklet. It's a booklet. And your cards here. Looks like black cards and white cards. Black cards and white cards. You can't really see it. It's a little too. Let's try that again. Black cards and white cards. So there's trigger cards and rule cards. Trigger cards are the black cards. Rule cards are the white, or I guess they're gold. They make scenarios. Now pick a judge, the person carrying the most cash, perhaps. Players hand a full scenario, trigger plus rule face down to the judge. So, trigger plus rule. One at a time, the judge reads the scenarios out loud. Players attempt to glorify or downplay the scenarios. The judge picks the scenario they absolutely would not do, like 0% chance of doing, and that person wins. Player of the round is the new judge. The winner of the round is the new judge for the next round. Players draw back up to 4 of each card type. So, for example, a scenario would look like this. And this card says, you win $1 million, but when you admire someone's ass, your fingernails fall off. So that would be one possible scenario. Another possible scenario, I'm just pulling cards here. You win $1 million, but whenever you enter a building you've never been in before, you have to engage in a dance battle with the closest person and win. So that's another possible scenario. So that's kind of the thing. To win the game, it's first player to win 5 rounds is the overall winner. So it's 5 points. There's some house rules involved. So that's the basic game, right? The basic rule set. There's a couple of house rules here. 4 black trigger cards and 4 gold cards. Make scenarios. Okay, Easy Street is basic. It's like the same thing, but instead of picking the scenario that they absolutely would not do, they instead pick the scenario that they would do. The best, like I guess, out of the however many scenarios that were given, they have to choose the one that they would do the most. Like, I guess the easiest one. And that one wins. Same thing, 5 points. Then finally, this other one is each player takes 10 gold rule cards. Now pick a judge. Okay, cash amidst insanity. So this second house rule looks like it is something along the lines of Cards Against Humanity, where each player takes 10 of the gold cards, like these, and then the judge will pick a trigger card and read it out loud. So every time you fart, and then everybody throws in a gold card, and then the funniest one wins. So if you get mange on your scalp, then is the one that got picked. That person wins. And again, 5 points is the winner. Let's see. There's one more house rule on the back. This mood is for killing time. Let's see. The judge draws 1 black trigger card and 1 gold rule card to make a scenario. Okay, so the judge reads the scenario out loud to all players. So, for example, you get $1 million, but every time you lick your lips, a porn star takes your mother on a nice date. Interesting. Then the players would debate the scenario. So, which porn star? A nice date to where? Is it to the movies? Something like that. Players will secretly place a bet, noting on a piece of paper whether the judge would or would not do the scenario. The judge announces their decision. Players reveal their bets. The player to the judge's left becomes the new judge. The first player with 5 correct bets is the overall winner. So there's a lot of interesting scenarios that they put in their how to play pamphlet. That's kind of cool. Let's see. So put those on the sides. That's the base game. It's the base game. Now, the expansion pack, I believe it's just more cards. Maybe there's extra modes. Let's see. Or is it just a smaller version, like a carry-on version or something? Or you just take this along. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. So it's small. Can't really see it. Oh. It's small. Just some cards. Okay, so they put the basic rules on a card. So I guess this is literally a smaller version of the main game. I'm assuming that it's just more of the more scenarios. Oh, are these the ones that I think they were right. I remember during the Kickstarter, in each of our Kickstarter surveys, they gave us an opportunity to create our own scenarios. We had to have a trigger and a rule. That's right. Trigger and a rule. Trigger is the black card. The rule is the gold card. And so I forgot what I did something silly for mine. I don't think it got. This must be the. This must be what the Kickstarter patrons chose. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. I'm gonna pick a couple just for giggles, and then that'll pretty much be it because I just wanted to share this. All right, let's see. So from the expansion set. Oh boy, okay, that one's a little bit too risque. I know I have kids watching this channel. Okay. You win $1 million, but whenever you eat fruit, let's see, you lose functionality of one body part. So that's a scenario. Let's see. Wow, that one was rather risque. Here we go. You earn $1 million, but every time you see a billboard, a risque photo of your mother or father goes viral on the web. So just a couple of funny scenarios that are possible in this game. So that's pretty much it. I liked it. I liked it enough that I kickstarted it. This was, I believe, $35. I don't know how much it's going to be in the if it ever does make it to the stores. I'm sure it will. But this, I will be bringing this to the Four Pillars Gaming Convention, which is tomorrow and Sunday in Kona. So be on the lookout for that. We might do this, like, I think that they were doing like an after hours kind of thing. So maybe I'll bring this out for the quote unquote adults. Who knows? Thank you for watching. Hopefully, as I get more things, I will do more unboxings. If you like what you see, like it, of course. If you like my channel and you want to see more, I highly suggest subscribing. Otherwise, I will see you when I see you. Thank you very much. Take care.